Yeah, man, we in the studio right now. My boy Khan, 20 on the beat. I be poppin' out. I done made 1000K, you see I'm poppin' out. I'm a genius with my lyrics, we ain't jotting down. I done seen too many fell, I took the proper route. With my money, bought some ice and now I'm bound to drown. Bible with my flow, you know that I don't need a penny. I done signed a deal and now I'm riding with $1 million. Seeing that I made it, I get paid for every minute. I done took city over, calling me the mini. And the people from the outside like bet the fame is good. But scared if I call lack and lose my life before I should. Yeah, I like that money, but that fame be overrated. But of course I love my fans, so don't get misunderstood. One thing, rapping too hard might knock me off my hinges. Too far, I can't give them now because I always had an image. 3 cars up in the video, you know that they all written. 4 bars, I put a number every line up in the center. What's that? He said he switched the voice, he did it twice, and I make the moves when I roll the dice. Got cons hoes, now I don't pay a price. Let's do a con, we make 3 a night. Better move smart, gon' lose your life. Quick 60K and that's something slight. Competition got none in sight. I be poppin' now. I done made 1000K, you see I'm poppin' now. I'm a genius with my lyrics, we ain't jotting down. I done seen too many fell, I took the proper route. With my money, bought some ice and now I'm bound to drown.
The Progress Report.
It's your boy Lil Man J, and I skipped class for the Progress Report, man. Yes, sir.
The Progress Report.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
You ready? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, classmates? It's Coach Jules, and I'm here skipping class with Lil Man J.
Yes, sir. What's up? How y'all doing, man?
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. Just came back from a little freestyle. Just knocking out some work out here in Atlanta. A little press run.
Okay.
Yes,
Making
ma'am.
moves.
You know, a little something.
All right, I feel you.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get started. So why do you call yourself Lil Man J?
Honestly, I came up with a name in high school. So I made my first song, you know, I was just having a little fun. I was inspired from the music I was listening to. And so I made my first song, and I didn't have a name for the song, nor did I have the name for myself as an artist. So I was telling my boys about it back in high school. I was like, yo, I made a song, like, but I don't know what I want to call it or what I want my name to be. And so they started throwing out names. It was like 3 of us. They started throwing out some. I started throwing out some. And then one of them said Lil Man J. I was like, yo, it kind of works. It kind of works, you know, because I'm a little smaller, and then I'm a man, and my name is Jack, so it stands for the J.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it flows right, you know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? No
You
matter
know.
if you wasn't Lil, it's a dope name.
Exactly, rolls off the tongue a little bit, so it works out.
Yeah, exactly. So where you from?
I'm actually from Charlotte.
Charlotte? What
Yeah,
part of
they're
Charlotte?
like 30 minutes outside of Charlotte.
Okay.
Yeah,
What part?
a little town called Clover, South Carolina.
Dope. How was it growing up there?
It was good. Definitely small town vibes. You know, place where there's not much to do besides go to school and go back home.
Okay.
So, you know, hang out with friends every now and then, but you know, just a low key vibe.
Okay.
Like tractors riding around on the road and shit. But you know.
So that makes me curious. Like, what was the music scene? Like, how is the music scene now and then?
There's like nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Not in that little town. You gotta go out to Charlotte if you want anything. I only know like 3 people that made music, and they were just like low key, didn't really promote themselves correctly. So, small music scene. I just happened to get into it, get inspired from the people. So I was listening to.
So you really popping out.
Yeah, exactly.
you making the city pop out.
Popping
you know what I'm
out.
saying? Okay.
Exactly.
That's what's up. That was up. So what was life before music? Like, how was your life before music?
I feel like just kind of family, spent a lot of time with family, school, and I was born with a few disabilities, so I feel like growing up I got made fun of in school a little bit, and so I grew up, you know, worrying about my looks and caring what people thought about me. So as far as that aspect, and then with just school and work, going home, things like that, nothing too much, hanging out with friends. And then
So what type of student were you? Like, did you skip class, or were you all A's?
Nah, I wouldn't say I'm all A's and B's, but I was for the most part I was a pretty good student. I wasn't the type to really skip class or go in the bathroom and smoke and things like that. I would say I was pretty average,
decent,
cool
okay.
kid. Yeah, pretty decent.
And you graduated last year, right?
I graduated, last year May.
Okay.
I graduated, at 16.
You went to prom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
how
I
was
did.
that?
It was actually fire because they played my music at prom.
Dope.
Yeah, so I started making music back, like grinding hard. like last year.
Okay.
Last year, beginning of last year, and it was about April. I had prom, and they played my song, and it was a very cool moment because I felt like people actually started showing me love as far as the music. Everybody was crowding around me, you know, singing the lyrics a little bit, jumping with me, hype for me, taking videos. So it was like my first like moment of feeling a little clout, a little fame. So
Dope.
felt cool.
Did you come with a date or like did you come with your homeboys?
Yeah, I did originally have a date, and literally a week before prom, she said she ain't going with me no more.
See, so she lost out on that one. 'Cause
Yeah,
at
she
the
really
prom,
did.
your music was playing, everybody was around you. So she lost out on that
She
one.
tried to hit me back, but you know.
Nah,
Yeah,
We're not with that. You should have went.
exactly.
What's up, classmates? Are you an artist, producer, creator, entrepreneur, and you're looking to get more content and exposure? Check in with us at the Progress Report.
In addition to that, we also offer promo packages. So if you want to get an interview or you want to get your product placed on the Progress Report, make sure y'all shoot us a DM or just email us at admin@tprmediagroup.com.
So DM or email us today for your interview on the Progress Report. Let's go.
The Progress Report.
So I went there by myself with my boy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was still fire though.
Okay. So what inspired you to become a rapper?
Honestly, I listened to a lot of like rap music growing up from like 10, so I started making music around 13. So like I said, just inspired from those artists blowing up at the time, 2019, like Polo G, Lil TJ, Trippie Redd was big at the time, still is. But just those type of artists, and I listened to it a lot. And honestly, I knew I had like a unique voice a little bit, so I was just on a long car ride one day, was listening to a lot of music. I was like, family went into the store to get some food, so I was like, I'm by myself, I might as well try it. Looked up a beat on YouTube and came up with a flow immediately, and I was like, okay, this could be something. And then I just enjoyed it. I was fond of the lifestyle that the rappers seem to have lived, so I was like, something I wanted.
Okay. So how does your family feel about you rapping? Like, do they support the situation?
Yeah, nah, definitely. My dad is my number one fan. My mom is too, but my dad like probably spends half of his day looking through the comments, sending me comments like, yo, look what this dude said. And then my mom's kind of in the background. Like if I do something, she's like, I'm so proud of you. But she's not like every day looking at this stuff. But both very proud of me.
Okay.
And so I have a very supportive family.
That's what's up.
Yes,
That's what's
ma'am.
up. That's always necessary.
100%.
So how would you describe your sound?
My sound, I feel like it's definitely unique. It's raspy, and a little nasally as well. So I feel like that, and I feel like it's just different from a lot of people in the industry. So I feel like that adds to how far I can go and people wanting different things as far as music taste. So I feel like I can add a little extra spice into the industry with my flow and my voice.
I feel it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so.
Have you been compared to any rappers? Like, have you heard to be compared to anybody?
Yeah, that's actually how I had my first viral moment. I played along with a lot of people compared me to Lil Baby. And so I used that as a marketing strategy to promote my music and give me publicity. And so I used that to get a viral moment. And that's how I made my song Cat Freestyle. Got a lot of streams, got a lot of views. So very, very, very cool. But yeah, compare me to Lil Baby. I'm trying to step away from it as much as I can because I'm really trying to establish myself as my own artist in the industry. So I'm not really trying to be compared to anybody. So trying to change my flow, really spend time on working on how I can different beats, experimenting, having fun with it.
So honestly, did you feel like you sound like him, or
What's funny is literally like whenever I first started rapping, like 2019, 2020, my cousin would always say, he's like, yo, bro, you sound so much like Lil Baby. And me and my brother at the time were like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, no, he does not. And then 3 years later, everybody in the comments like, yo, you sound like Baby, bro. And so that's whenever I started realizing it a little bit. And then I did some videos where I would try to not recreate his songs, but what do you call it, do covers of his music.
Yeah.
And whenever I listen to those back and like while I'm doing it, I was like, okay, I can sound like him if I want to, but I also still have my own voice, my own flow, and my own way of making music.
Mm-hmm. Did you receive like any backlash in that moment, like negative comments, or was it all positive? You know,
It was pretty positive at first until I kept kind of, not even intentionally, but kind of kept with the same flow and stuff. And then people were like, all right, bro, we get it. You sound like Baby. Like, we're tired of this. Like, you just a wannabe, one-hit wonder, all that. So that's why I really learned I need to move away from it and start being myself.
Did you see that comment that he made though? He was like, "Are you a joker? Are you serious?"
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel about that?
Honestly, it was one of those things. It was so far. It was at the point where I started to realize I need to move away from it.
Yeah.
So at that point, whenever he responded and then everybody was posting about it, I was like, all right, I get it. Like, I'm not trying to be like known for this anymore. Like,
Yeah.
so it kind of, I guess, the publicity around it kind of aggravated me, but I think it was kind of cool still that he commented and took recognition of what was going on.
So you haven't met him or spoke to him or even like comment back?
No, not yet. I'm trying to, like I said, establish myself as my own artist and get to the point where not many people or try to get no one comparing me to him. And once I pay my own way, then I feel like maybe we can bring his name back up into what I'm doing. But for right now, I'm just trying to be Lil Man J.
Okay, I feel you on that.
Yes, ma'am.
So like, who are your musical influences?
One of my biggest ones is Polo G.
Okay.
He's actually, I was watching his music video on the screen back in 2021, end of the year, and Fortnite by Polo G, watching his music video, and that's actually what got me motivation to start music hard back into 2022. So Polo G is a big influence and inspiration for me. That's probably my biggest one. And then just, a little inspiration from other rappers. I listen to old school like Dupree and Tupac, and then some of the new age Lil TJ, Polo G, things of that sort.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you indie or are you signed?
I'm completely independent.
Dope.
Yeah,
dope.
I try. Definitely am staying independent for a while. At this point especially, I don't see no big reason to sign to a record label, so completely independent.
Okay, so like, what would it take you to sign if it was necessary?
Honestly, I would have to look into it really what they can do for me that I can't do myself in time. So I just look at it. The big thing before I even think about it at all is I'm trying to outdo my biggest song. Once I do that, and I'm showing them that I can be myself and I'm a real artist and I want to be the biggest in this industry and prove my worth to show them that I'm real, that's whenever I'll think about it so that they'll respect me and not just put me on a shelf after they sign me. But even after that fact, I feel like I probably still wouldn't sign a record deal.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you're a dope rapper. Like, I actually sat down and listened to some of your music, and you can definitely stray away from, that backlash or whatever the comparison that was out there.
Yeah.
You can definitely like stray away from that.
I really appreciate that.
You know
Thank
what
you.
I'm saying? So like, since you're not signed or anything, like talk about your promotional tactics. Like, what are you doing?
Man, I tell everybody I'm using social media to my full advantage. TikTok, researching the algorithms, like what works, what doesn't work, and just having patience. And so I use social media a lot. I have a manager now, and I hired a PR, so just doing some publicity runs and things like that to try to get my name out there as much as possible. So hiring the right people and using social media.
Okay. I actually saw your videos where you walk up to people at the gas station and ask them to listen to your music.
Yeah.
So I saw those videos before I even saw the Lil Baby comparison type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So those videos really go up.
Yeah, I want to say I pioneered that a little bit.
Yeah.
Going up and showing people my music in public.
Yeah.
Oh
that
yeah.
was dope. So you doing shows now?
Yeah, I've only done a few up until about the past 3 months. I've actually done like 4 or 5 in just the past 3 months. So starting to get into the show business a little bit, or the show aspect, performing. But going into 2024, I'm going to be doing hopefully a few college tour, a tour after my album drops, and that's whenever I'm really going to go hard for performing wise.
Okay, what's the prices?
The prices for a performance.
Yeah.
I'm looking to get around 5,000, but I still understand the fact that I still have to build myself up and, work for that.
Okay.
Yeah, show the people I'm worth it.
Okay. So what's the biggest bag you think you made from the rap so far?
Do I have to say?
Nah, you don't gotta say.
Okay, then I would prefer not to say.
All right, that means you're making bread. That's all that matters.
Yes, ma'am.
So I did some research. When I was doing my research, I saw that you wear a fake chain and a real chain.
Yeah, I learned from, what was her name? Bhad Bhabie.
Okay.
The real chain, it was just kind of like oh, I made a little money, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
It was kind of just a, what do you call it? Just a purchase. I was like, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
And it was an intrusive thought. That's what the word is. So I was like, I'm gonna buy it. But then I learned from, like I said, Bhad Bhabie, she talked about they look exactly the same. And it was like, it don't really matter. I'm just going for, I like the way they look. I'm not going for this costs 50,000, this costs, you know what I mean? I don't care about flexing like that. It's just the look. I genuinely like the way diamonds look and silver, so.
Okay, so you still wear fake chains with the real chains? Okay.
Of course.
All right.
More of the fake chains, honestly.
Okay.
Somebody takes it too, it's not like big loss. It's just like, all right, you can have that, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, so.
So what was up with the braids? I saw the braids on the social media. They was kind of dope.
Yeah.
Who did them?
It was actually my boy Juanito.
Okay.
Yeah, he's very big on social media as well.
Yeah, with doing braids and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's about 7 million followers, but it was honestly a publicity stunt / promotion tactic.
Okay.
And we knew it would get views. It's kind of out of the ordinary, especially for somebody like me. We were like, let's try it, see how it does, and it worked out very well. It's 50 or over 100 million views on videos across all platforms. So the little thing worked.
All right, I got a question.
Talk to me.
How do you feel about white people using the N-word?
I never said it myself, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's, I feel like a lot of them just say it to be cool, and it's just not.
It's not.
It's not a word for you to say.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about that Poppin Out EP. It's 4 songs, right?
Yeah, it's 4 songs. 3 of them were already previously released, so technically it's just a single drop. It's called a Waterfall Method.
Okay.
So Poppin Out is really just the only new song on it. Pretty much a single.
Okay.
Yeah.
So talk about the titles. Like, what do they mean?
So Poppin Out, honestly, the way I title my music is just like, basically, it's either words in the first bar of the song, or kind of like what the song is about. So like one of the songs on the EP is called "At Me Now," and I never say that in the song, but it's talking about like how I came up from all the negativity and where I'm at now in life. And it stands for "Look at Me Now," but I just put the at symbol, me now. And then Poppin Out, it's the first bar is I be popping out, so I just put that in there. But it's kind of like, I don't know, not to be, not to sound cocky, but just like, I'm popping out now. I feel like I'm him a little bit. You know what I mean? So.
I feel you. So earlier you said you had a few medical conditions. Can you feel like talking about them?
Yeah, of course. I was born with four conditions: clubfoot, cleft palate, scoliosis, and distal arthrogryposis. So clubfoot basically is where, so here's like my foot, I guess feet are like this, and then here's my ankle, but my foot was bent all the way up whenever I was born to my ankle. Okay. And so I had to wear casts for the first few years of my life to get that corrected. I had to put screws and plates into my ankles to get that corrected. And I just had my last surgery on that in 7th grade. And now that doesn't really affect me anymore. It's bilateral clubfoot, so it's on both feet. And one of my feet is longer than the other one. So that's the only way it really affects me. I walk a little like that, but it's not that big of a deal to me. And then the distal arthro got ptosis it's something to do with the joints in my body. And one of the big things is just I can't bend my fingers all the way. That's as much as I can bend my fingers. I have no like joints, no lines in my fingers. And then cleft palate is just I wasn't born with a hard or soft palate in the top of my mouth. And really, they have enough equipment now where they can just fix that, and it's no problem. So, and a lot of people, I'm blessed because a lot of people with cleft palate, they get their lip messed up right here. And I'm not sure how I didn't get that, but I'm definitely blessed to not have that. And then the last one is scoliosis. So I have a pretty crazy curve in my spine, and you can't really see or I don't think notice that much until like my shirt's off and you can kind of see the bone, but that doesn't really affect me, my day-to-day life right now, but I feel like scoliosis is something that kind of affects you later down in life. But I'm not worried about it. They don't affect my daily life. I feel like I've overcame them pretty well and I don't let nobody talk crap about it. So just keep pushing, focus on what I need to focus on.
Exactly. That's all you can do. So what's next?
What's next is gonna keep doing what I'm doing, but I plan to drop a project in second quarter of 2024, and I'm just experimenting with different type of beats, different type of flows, and really spending time on how I create my music so that the album really shows who I am as a person, and that I want to be the best in this industry and show them how I'm different.
Okay.
Yeah. And just keep doing shows, keep doing social media, and promote myself.
Okay.
And staying independent.
Okay. So we at the progress report, and our keyword is progress. How do you feel like you progressed, from when you started to now?
Man, whenever I started, I was bad. And my bars were just not good. Just basic bars, not too much thinking behind it. Just like, oh, if it rhymes with car, I'm gonna write it bar, you know what I mean? So not spending too much time on the creativity aspect. But I feel like over the past few years, I got to the point where I spend more time writing and coming up with, I feel like different rhymes than a lot of people would, like 3 syllables at the end of each bar is kind of what I like going for because I feel like it adds a little extra flavor, if you will, to the music. And then, like I said, trying out different beats, different styles. And so I just feel like my music over the past few years has gotten a lot better as far as just how I make it and the time I take with it and the flows. It really came together. It sounds professional now, instead of GarageBand and Apple Wire headphones.
And you used to use GarageBand back in the day?
Yeah, and I used to record all in one take, and you could hear every single breath in my takes. I didn't know I could cut it up back in the day. So I did like 300 takes for my first song, just sitting there in my room, you know what I mean, trying to get it all out in one take. But
you write in the studio or you freestyle?
Yeah, I'm a big writer. I like to kind of freestyle to come up with flows, but my bars, whenever I freestyle, sometimes I come up with something cool, but most of the time it's just kind of basic, and I want to be a little bit more, tell a story with it, if you will, and kind of just I like writing because I like coming up with like cool bars. Because whenever I do, I'm like, that's fire. And I can't wait to show people. Okay.
Well, I definitely wish you the best in your career. You're fire, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. We're done skipping class. We need to go back.
Sir. Let's go back, man. Let's go back. Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Of course.
The Progress Report.